G'day guys, it's CaptainKarta and we are back with some more Cold Waters. Now, I did record to the end to our last campaign and I was going to upload it if it wasn't for the fact that the recording, once again, completely shit itself. So we are going to start the campaign from scratch. Now, I have turned the difficulty up to 11. We are on Elite difficulty. The map is 1-to-1. Pretty much this is about as real as it's gonna get. So we're gonna call this save file. We're gonna call this the YouTube recording, and let's rename our commander. What are we gonna call him? Gee, I don't know what to call him. Let's call him Bodie McBoatface. No, can't do Bodie McBoatface. Let's call him. Let's call him Dave. I like Dave. Dave Navy Dude. That looks pretty legit. I like that. That's the most legit name you're ever going to come across. Alright, and we're going to go with the pretty usual Los Angeles skipjack, permit, sturgeon, narwhal, Los Angeles. I think we'll just stick with Los Angeles. We are the new commander of the USS Baltimore, SSN 704. Right, now this is pretty bloody realistic difficulty now, guys and girls, so we'll see how we go about this one. It's the 29th of November 1984 and Reaganism is in power. We'll continue through all of this because we know what happens. The Russians shoot down a civilian airliner. Pershing missiles are deployed in West Germany. And there we go. War declared. Okay, we are to go hit replenishment tankers and tenders. They're to sail from Archangel shortly for a rendezvous somewhere in the Norwegian Sea. We're pretty much ready to go, so let's go. So we're after tenders this time around. Alright, they're going to be up around here somewhere. That'll be them. Going nice and slow. Chasing down. Oh bugger. We've engaged them at full speed. That's just great. Okay, we have a new sail contact bearing 116. Designate Sierra 1. And first things first.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Okay.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 101. Con sonar new contact bearing 089, designated Sierra 2.
Okay. Let's do ourselves a little bit of target motion analysis here. So we're already looking at Sierra 1.
Con sonar new contact bearing 101, designated Sierra 3.
Okay. Alright, we want to go the other way. Because we already know we're after surface ships, and that's what it is.
Con sonar, Sierra
It's
1
Chilican.
is classified as merchant.
And that is definitely a tender. It's exactly what we want. Now, what's Sierra 2? That's a new one. That'd be a Grisha.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
And Sierra 3 looks pretty darn close to a Grisha as well.
Con sonar, Sierra 3 is classified as escort.
And that would definitely line up with what I would be expecting a tender of that size to actually be escorted by. Well, that Chilican's going to be our first primary target. There is a strong duct up here, so what we will do, we're going to head up into that duct. So, dive, make your depth 150 feet.
Make depth 150 feet, dive high.
Alright, so up we go. Now that Chilican is pinging me with active sonar. I'd love to come across one of these literal combat ships. That's the other Grisha, okay. Now we're already getting a pretty decent read on him, and we've now got a course. I reckon that's pretty darn good at the moment for a firing solution. So, firing point procedures, tube 1, bearing 095, range to enable 10,000 yards, shoot tube 1.
Shoot tube 1, I cleared.
Okay. So that torpedo is on its way. Now I want to hit that Chilican first. Now, are there any helicopters up here? No, there's not. Wonderful. That makes my job so much easier. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take us down back below the layer again.
Make depth 250 feet, dive high.
Con, fire control, unable to fire.
Okay. That Grisha is now heading towards us. What I really want to do with him, because we're now passing back through the layer again now, I want to fire this torpedo at him through the layer.
Con, dive at 250 feet, dive high.
Alright, so we're now in the shadow zone at the moment. And I've lost contact. Alright. Chilican is re-updating now. I do hope he wasn't that far away. I don't think he was. I was getting a pretty good read on him there. 75% that Grisha is definitely there. So what I want to do is I'm going to fire a torpedo at him now. He's doing 14 knots at the moment. I'm going to set this one here to go shallow as well. Well, let it stay on passive because it's reasonably quiet. And a Grisha such as him, it's capable of 100. Well, it's a very noisy ship, so I should get a very good read on him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire this torpedo here, and what it's going to do is when it comes up, is when it goes active, it's going to pop up above that layer and it's going to surprise him. So firing point procedures, tube 2, bearing 087, range to enable 6,600 yards, shoot tube 2.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Alright, that torpedo is away. Now, with the duct as strong as what it is, he should not be able to hear that torpedo. Right, there's the Chilican. That other Grisha is a very long way off. But that's fine, I can survive. I'm now actually getting such a good read on that Chilican, I could probably actually... Let's fiddle with that torpedo a little bit. Okay. That other Grisha is now turned. I could risk some missiles. It's actually not all that dangerous. We could risk a missile launch, but I really think that's probably going to be a bad idea. So we're going to re-edit the waypoint for this torpedo. First torpedo still got a little bit to go. Problem is my bearing on him has now changed. So I'll throw a little bit of time compression in here, only because these guys are so far away. Okay, these guys have heard my torpedoes. Is this torpedo going to find anyone? Really, I'm going to hit that Chilican first, actually. These guys are doing 33 bloody knots. They are pegging it. Fine then. You want to play that game?
Make depth 4, 5, 8, dive high.
You want to play that game? That's fine. I can play that game. Alright, well, good news is one of the torpedoes actually found the Chilican. But I need to get those two. still banging away on active sonar.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Well, isn't that just good news for us? Firing point procedures, tube 1, bearing 071, range to enable. 16,000 yards, shoot tube 1.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Con, dive at 4-5 feet, dive by.
As you can tell, they are running like hell. Okay, now I've got a solid reading on Sierra 3 now, because the missile has locked onto it. And we should be seeing him very shortly. Now I've set this missile to pop up rather than hit him straight in the side. There he is, that's his chaff. Which might have actually worked. Nope.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
It's going into a search pattern. It's found it.
Lost contact. Sierra 2. Last bearing 075. Contact breaking up.
Right as my torpedo also happened to find it. So, now that we've found him, firing point procedures, tube 2, bearing 106, range to enable 15,000 yards, shoot tube 2.
Shoot con sonar. Lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 099. Contact breaking up.
And that was our torpedo that destroyed the Chilican. And there's the Grisha that was escorting him. So that's our submarine tender now going to the bottom of the ocean, making a ton of noise as it does so. And that's the torpedo going after the other Grisha. And here goes our missile. And there's our target right there.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Now, is he going to try some sort of countermeasure? Yes, he is. But it didn't fool the missile.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 3. Last bearing 106. Contact breaking up.
And down it goes. I think it's actually outsinking its brother that's all the way over there. Oh, and there's the torpedo, just to make sure that one had definitely sunk. Because sometimes you just need to be absolutely certain. And the Chilican is history. Sinking engine first. Love it. So that should be all of our contacts with any bit of luck. Looks like it was. Wonderful. Would you look at that? 2 Grishas and a Chilican. We have done well today, I think. Good to hear you intercepted and destroyed the enemy replenishment resources. Keep up the good work. Further orders are to be transmitted on this downlink. Further orders to be transmitted on this downlink. Well, yeah, you just said it twice, dude. And we will pretty much leave it just about there. So keep following this series, guys. We are playing this on elite difficulty, so it's going to be a ton of fun. I'm CaptainKarta. Chuck a like at this video if you liked it, leave a comment, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.